Hello, everyone.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
No, we're streaming, Ben.
We're on.
That's permanent.
We have to salvage what this is now.
Yep.
Everyone, we weigh our way across the winning field. And yes, good.
Lovely.
Here I am with my friends, which is really, really fantastic. It's lovely that these wonderful people have joined with us to come on this fantastic adventure.
The right time and place, because hello, Wen.
Yes. That's right. Let's just go to the shot of everyone, Nathan, for sure. Unless you've already done that.
I was about to say, like, you said, I'm here with all my friends.
I love it.
I said, I'm here with all my friends, and it was just you standing there. And I was like, should I introduce us? Or...
So fun,
so here we are for Syrinscape. I'm going to be all professional now. Here we are for Syrinscape Friends game, which is something we've been doing recently, which has been super duper fun, playing Ghost of Saltmarsh Salvage Operations. And the wonderful characters have just dropped into the bowels of the ship where there are mainly spiders. And I'm going to try and kill them.
Mainly spiders or many spiders? Was that like many spiders or mainly spiders?
Mainly.
Or manly spiders.
Both.
Mainly spiders.
Manly spiders. That's right.
Manly spiders.
Mainly spiders. That's right.
There's mainly spatters.
Things are getting exciting on the Syrinscape Twitch channel. There's all sorts of fun stuff we've been doing. Obviously, the awesome survival series from Dan and Steve. But this Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific, out on a limb, a cyberpunk stream with an extraordinary cast is coming. So if you have anyone who likes cyberpunk, who wishes that the cyberpunk computer game were better, this stream will be better than the cyberpunk computer game.
What, no glitches?
Mainly. No glitches. Well, maybe the DM will say the wrong thing right at the beginning of the stream. You know, that's
hopefully there's a couple of...
that would be really embarrassing.
Yeah. Like, could you imagine if they said hello every when?
Glitches that aren't there at all, because that's like even bringing them up is like, ooh, dodgy.
Yeah, that's right, exactly. So anyway, either way, the cyberpunk game is amazing, obviously, and we love it. And the cyberpunk role-playing game is even better because you're 100% free to do what you want and express your creativity how you want to play the game. And there will be this, an awesome, amazing stream. 5 p.m. Pacific. So spread the word. Get people just to drop by the Syrinscape Twitch channel and hit a follow, because that's really the easiest way, and a bell if that's a thing on Twitch, so that people get notified when it's on. And watch the socials. If you don't follow us on Twitter and Facebook, do that as well, because we always post out about these games when they're coming and all the fun stuff we're doing. I've been jumping on and doing kind of AMAs. While I attempt to do some sound work and generally get peppered with questions and things, and that's been lots of fun too. So yeah, and our forums are a good place to go as well, forum.syrinscape.com. The other day someone asked about my favorite battle music. In fact, everybody's favorite battle music, and I jumped on and shared an as yet unreleased track from the upcoming Rime of the Frost Maiden, which in fact, if you watched last week's stream, you would have also heard. And I will use it again in today's battle, because as I said on the forums, my favorite battle music is always the one I had just written most recently. So yeah, it's
Ben,
lots a lot.
What about the one that is being drilled into my head that I could just like, bugbear battle? Like, how can it not be that?
Battle.
Do you remember standing there for like weekends and weekends and weekends of just that music playing in the background consistently and being drummed into your brain? Like, I can close my eyes and just hear that music. It's just...
Same with the dev team, because when we were taking this from the original version that I wrote in Python and building it in Unity instead, we converted just the Witchwood and Bugbear Battle, which were two of the sound sets that I'd done. I'd done other sound sets, but they were good to test. And yeah, literally trying to see if a computer program is working, and when you hit play, what it does, getting to hear. I'm going to have to search it out now. Bugbear Battle. Hang on. Play it. This is one of our free, one of the top free sound sets. So not the top free sound sets, the top free sound sets.
Yeah.
Right. Here we go. Ready for it?
And the best part is, I know it's you as well.
Isn't that amazing?
What amazing, dude. And this one's free?
Yep.
This one's free. There are 10 free sound sets. Not free, but 10 free sound sets with Syrinscape that you can use without even registering or anything. But I'm sure, I hope if you're watching this Twitch stream, you probably know
at
that
Syrinscape.com.
That's right, Syrinscape.com. Spread the word. 2021 is the time for everyone to benefit in the world from the amazing immersion that Syrinscape can bring to your tabletop games. But
Talking about
We
games.
have more serious. Yeah, that's right, have more serious. Meanwhile,
back on the boat of Australia.
That's right. I'm going to be using D&D Beyond for all the monster stats and things. I actually, last week, I had printed out sheets, and I've just discovered that the D&D Beyond, like stat blocks with the hyperlinked spells and the initiative order and the hit point tracking and everything is so fantastic. So thank you, D&D Beyond. You are
not a sponsor.
Isn't it good? Isn't it good when you you don't know what you did?
But they could be. D&D Beyond. What's going on?
Hey, we're not saying no.
Nudge, nudge. That's what I like to do to my computer programs. Wink
when we play in our team games, we use the whole fantasy grounds with the whole tokens and maps and distance tracking and auto rolling and the fantastic auto triggering of Syrinscape. So that's fantastic as well. So when I say my 3 favorite RPG products, I always say Fantasy Grounds, D&D Beyond, and Syrinscape, of course. It's my favorite.
I like that you didn't leap at that. You're very modest about it. You're like,
that's right.
I like that he went.
But Syrinscape at the bottom of the list. That's cute.
Yeah.
Look at my Syrinscape. That's right.
Ooh.
That's how we roll. Anyway. So
my son was proposing the other day.
Spiders.
Interestingly. That's right. Let's crush some spiders. Okay, good. I'll tell you the anecdote about my son later.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. There's a little bit of a lag. I look rude
probably,
now.
Yeah. You were going to talk about your son and family? I'm sorry. No.
Yeah, cut that off.
Weird,
cut
the
that,
Americans
cut that
being
family
rude.
talk off.
That's good.
I think we should crush some spiders. Right. There, if we look at the map,
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Map.
Oh, that looks good. Yeah, there are crawling spiders. And what did I say? A giant spider, which I'm going to put here, which Katira notices. Let's burst into some battleness. I'll play the normal official music of the Salvage Operation Sunset first, and then we can all have our normal turns. Yes, Murray.
Okay.
You,
No.
You are first.
I had the idea that because I threw the lighted coin into the darkness, and that's where the big spider appeared from, just as we finished, I think.
Yes.
So I
was that somewhere different?
I was thinking.
I was near you. You reckon?
I was facing the. Okay, yeah, like that.
Should we do that?
Because of your high AC.
Perfect to me.
I don't want to trouble your imaginarium.
Yeah. Well,
having thrown the lighted coin, suddenly seen revealed in its gentle light the horrifying jaws and many eyes of a giant wolf spider. You get to spring into action, Pronos, the first suspicious, having always seen what was coming anyway.
Seeing that this was coming, I'm going to use my 2 portent rolls for this turn, which is I rolled a 17, so I'm going to impose one of those rolls on my initiative, and so therefore my initiative is 19 going first. And I'm going to begin the spell Fireball, but I'm going to hold it in pause, and I'm going to threaten the young of this wolf spider with imminent destruction of all of its kin unless it be friendly.
Unless it be friendly. Heck
When
yeah,
you-
good for you.
Don't be friendly.
Be nice. Be nice.
Wow.
So
have you never met an Australian spider?
So this is me with having a conversation with Tupperware container in hand, ready to catch wolf spider
we can
on
be
wall.
friends.
So I'm basically calm down. It's okay.
I don't want to break your legs.
Don't run. I've got the sheet of paper. As soon as I've got you in the Tupperware container, I'm going to put the sheet of paper
Nope, I will
between
set
you
you
and the
free.
wall, and then I'm going to take you outside and I'm going to let you go. But you need to play along.
The spider
if not-
checks for traps.
If not, we could both get hurt, and no one wants that. No
No.
one wants that.
No.
So this
I
is
can't imagine any
this is-
way
You
that
boys
that's
are
going to
different.
work. Can anyone imagine any way that that's going to work?
It's an intelligence. Does it
what would you
understand that
like-
it's
yeah,
threatening?
What is its intelligence? Is it? Well, I'm envisaging this a little bit like the scene in Alien, where Ripley has the fire.
Yes.
The flamethrower, and she basically threatens the eggs, and the alien
Spoiler
being an
warning.
intelligent creature goes,
Yeah.
oh, okay, we've reached an understanding. So I'm kind of envisaging
There's
that
like a
same
maternal, universal.
maternal kind of,
Yes.
you do this, I kill everything, or
Yes.
Can I just say, I love all the players are like, yes, yes, and the DM's like, this is so silly.
I think
but Ben, this should work 100%.
This is the moment where the DM's doing yes, but.
Maybe, yeah, right. Little improv training.
I've got to at least give. I think there's a moment's pause. I think is only fair. I think for sure. Yeah. I can't really see what else it would do in this situation.
Okay, so also, I'm gonna delay.
I'd love some guidance from chat here if you want to give me some chat. Ooh. Yeah, and you can release this thing if it actually comes. If it actually comes at you. Yep. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. I like that. Didn't ask how big the room was.
I'm going to delay my fireball. Who knew? I don't think that's ever been said in a D&D game.
That's right. I'm going to delay my fireball. You poor fool. Okay. I definitely shouldn't start Twitch in the background. So someone needs to watch chat and tell me if chat has any input on how the
I'll do it.
Yeah, that's right. That would be awesome. Oh, okay. So swarms of insects, mindless spider puppies are not so caring, and swarm.
Are they hungry? Like, there's no food on this boat, right? Like, are they just going nuts with hunger?
They're probably eating each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. They swarm onto Katira and Grumnum. Like naughty little baby spiders. And running up your legs, are bursting from the dropping like bloop, 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 into your hair, Katira. And just trying to
quick question.
You in a really
could you imagine? Could you imagine like the spiders actually going underneath and just like you could feel them going through your hair?
I hate it.
No. Katira, it's mildly unpleasant. Remember, it is mildly.
Katira's fine.
Yeah,
Katira's fine.
But it's the movement of the hair that you know it's in there.
They're trying to find ways in, but none of them have found their way through. Yeah, your greasy hair protects you, Katira, and Grumman just has so much armor on all over the place. There's no real way through.
Yep.
That brings up you, Grumman. They rolled a 3 and a 5. That's very sad.
For attack.
You've got spiders all over you.
Yeah, I'm just thinking. I've got like a warhammer, but like that doesn't really smack groups.
Kind of like that.
Oh, yeah.
Bludgeoning damage.
That's right.
Unarmed strike, I think, is the correct terminology.
Yes. I'm going to hit him with a hammer because that's what I would do.
Hit what with a hammer?
Oh no! Can I just drop my shield?
The spiders that are on your body.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Because the thing is, I'm just gonna get my shield and just like lay it on the ground, like just like it's huge, like so it's like a massive shield. So I'm just gonna like just hit it on the ground, like squish as many as I can.
So you're sort of standing in a pool of spiders. They're all starting to come up your legs, and you're just basically just tearing your shield off and just whacking it down and sort of.
Yeah, because that's got a large surface area.
I like that.
And I'm gonna look at that. And I'm
gonna give me a roll. I'll give you advantage because that's good story.
Yeah. All right. I'll just use my warhammer stats, I guess, just to make it simple.
You should have an unarmed strike at the.
No, but I don't because that's terrible.
I would like to roll with proficiency. I think using your shield. I think you hug your shield at night. You carry your shield always with it. I think you have to be proficient in it.
Oh yeah. Nobody knows defense better than me. It is. I rolled a 17 plus 6, so I hit it.
Yeah.
I hit something.
You
like
spiders.
Does Grumnum's shield have a name?
Ooh.
Has he named his shield?
But he has, but he's never told anybody because it's a very personal thing.
Oh, Katira's gonna be asking about that.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
So they have damage resistance, which normally gives them half damage on in basically any weapon attacks. But since the shield is a large flat object, I think I'm going to take away that damage resistance and let you just roll. Yeah, roll your normal warhammer damage.
That's super fair of you.
6 damage. So that's a big 6.
A big 6. Wow. You hear kind of this. And little bits of spider guts squirt out from either side of the shield.
Oh.
Nice.
And the giant wolf spider that's currently facing off with Murray's character just goes.
I give it the eyebrow.
Yeah.
Like the Rock.
If if it had eyebrows.
Are you rolling
it would
seduction on
out-eyebrow
the?
you, because it has like dozens of eyes, but it doesn't have eyebrows on any of them, so it just feels insufficient.
Wow. So it.
Not
So
dozens. That's like you rolling a D12 instead of a D8. It has 8 eyes.
That's right.
so many arms, but no fingers.
Okay, Katira, your turn. What do? You have spiders, coming down into the air. There's
You're
like
fine,
a massive
Katira, you're fine.
spiders in this
You're fine.
blob of webs that your head's gone into.
Do you have?
Katira's fine. Katira's kind of almost fine, but she's just like pissed, and she's gonna. So you might have to move these old spiders with me, Ben, because I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, get between Pronos and the spider, and I want to just hit the spider, please.
Wow. Awesome.
The big mama.
Yeah. You leave a lot of the swarm behind as they sort of scurry off.
Good.
There's some still down your back of your neck and stuff like that. But
You can feel that
raging
one that's
at
just
this
underneath
giant
your armor.
I hate it. I hate it so much. Okay, here we go.
13.
Oh, that is 26 to hit.
That's well and truly
Yeah.
more than 13.
I would hope so. Okay, and then that is 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage, yeah. So you just slam into this spider right between its cheeky, hesitating claws.
And I think it's because I'm a barbarian. Whenever I take the attack on my turn, I can attack twice. So I'm gonna do it again. Screw this thing.
How do I fix problem? I hit harder.
That was
Or
a
not.
16, but you said that still hits, right?
Yes.
Okay.
AC 13. What are you attacking with? It's a big axe, is that right?
Yeah, you're darn right. It's a big axe. It's the biggest axe. And
Thanks
that
for
one's
noticing.
13 points of damage.
That kills it. Describe its demise.
Yes! Ah! Katira just frickin' beats her chest and just like growls at this thing and then is like heaving almost, breathing heavy and still a little skeeved out because there's spiders inside her armor now.
So that dies. Let's say you chop its entire head sort of from its body thing.
Yeah.
It was much less. I was having a whole moment with it, and
That's right.
I turn over my shoulder and I see that Pronos has a fireball ready and I'm like, I just kind of shrug and I'm like, sorry.
There's another wolf spider that comes
Wow.
from the other side of the room and comes rushing up and lunges at Grumnan.
Since I delayed my action, I think
Yes,
I'm
you're
just gonna turn and unleash my 20-foot, my 20-foot sphere
In the
of
entire room.
fireball. Well, 20 feet is going to mean if I put it.
1, 2, 3, 4. You've got to catch Grumnan.
Got to catch Grumnan.
He's
I'm-
fine. He's protected.
He's fine.
That's
I
his
will-
Yeah,
thing.
do
Yeah,
you?
well, he's got-
You
he's
think
got
I
the-
haven't thought of this?
He's got the little-known spell in action called Armor of Spiders. So they're, of course, all going to take the hit before him.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, that's-
You know, he might get slightly warm,
Shield him.
a bit barbecued.
Yeah.
All right, the spiders and the wolf spider, they need to make a dexterity saving throw. DC 16. I think.
Giant wolf spider. And I don't think the swarms can take a dexterity throws, maybe? I'll give them a go
Okay.
anyway. DC 16.
Yeah.
So fail. So everyone fails.
Do I have to roll it?
What about you, Grumman?
Yeah.
Ooh. Well,
Are you okay?
hang on. So 3 plus.
Are you okay?
I'm going to impose my. No, I didn't. I've imposed it already.
Oh,
my
I
other,
rolled 2.
My other portent roll would not help you. Don't take my other.
No, that's right. Okay, how much damage?
8d6.
86. Can I trigger the fireball sound now? Can I do it? Can I do it?
Yes.
Can I do it?
Trigger
Can I
now.
do it?
Ready
Can I do it?
and.
Oh, that's huge.
Syrinscape.com. Buy it today.
Right.
We have 11. Oh, we've got a maths teacher. Yay! How could I? If I just fire numbers, are you going to add them all up for me?
I can do it.
That's
Yeah.
sweet.
I'm a math teacher.
That's right. That's
Six.
right.
6, 5,
Okay.
3, 3, 1, 1, 3, 2. Pretty low,
That was
actually.
way too fast.
Sorry.
6,
Okay.
5,
Grid them into
3,
tens,
3,
Murray. Grid them into
17.
tens.
You had me
That's what I
up
was
through
doing.
14.
24. 24 damage.
Yeah.
24.
God.
Woo! Okay, so half damage is only 12.
I
The
took 24
webs
damage.
burn away in this space, revealing a horrifying-looking humanoid spider, strange creature in the corner there, who's you can now see.
Did it take
All
some damage too?
those, it did take some
Mhm.
damage. The spiders, those swarms, vanish in a puff of burning fire, and the wolf spider screams and becomes flambéed and flips over, and its legs are flailing in the air as it dies.
That sound you just made, Ben. There
Yeah.
should be a one-shot dying wolf spider soundscape, Syrinscape sound.
By
from you.
Ben.
Should be.
Ben does dying wolf spider.
Are you making that as a note now, Ben? Like to actually record that later?
Oh,
Yeah.
and you know,
I'm writing
also,
it down.
yeah, also
DLC.
everyone, to Nathan and Cari, that was Ben's
There you
highlight.
go.
So you know that was.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, he's a tenor.
Yeah.
He used one up on us.
That's how you pick up all the ladies.
There's the one shot that's in Syrinscape already.
Ooh,
What,
that
Ben's
sounds.
high note with the dying
Yeah.
wolf spider.
That's right. Wow. Okay, so those swarms are gone. Did you take the damage, Grumden?
I certainly did. I'm on 19 health now. Lucky I can heal myself.
Sorry, Grumman, I thought I was being safe.
No, it's perfectly fine. There are no more
Safety
spiders.
number
That's good.
one priority.
And I lost my beard.
Oh,
Oh
singed.
no!
Oh,
Your
that's-
beard.
That smell
Yeah.
of burning hair.
Yeah.
And for dwarves, that's so important. Is there like one little straggly
Yep.
like
Yeah, an
candle
awkward.
wick that's still on fire on your
It's-
beard?
It's kind of like
I
you know when like
I
a
think
teenage boy gets a
narratively-
moustache, and it's kind of there, but it's really not. But you're like, and it's just like it's like wow, that's you should shave. That's
He's
what he's
Yes.
looking like now.
He's the only clean-shaven dwarf in the history of D&D.
Yeah, I'd like to thank you for that, Murray. That's
I'm making you
Feels
unique,
naked.
dude. I'm making you unique. Know your
I'm
future.
I'm
I saw that
literally
coming.
walking around
Know
naked
your
now.
future.
If you'd asked me, I could have told you, but
The dwarf ladies are going to
I
not know
knew
where
that
to
was-
look.
Pronos, that brings your turn actually up again.
Oh,
There is an
fantastic.
etacap in the corner, which looks
Right.
menacing. There's also another swarm of spiders just streaming down. There's two
No!
streams of spiders streaming down the walls towards Katira.
Right
In the
in there.
only area that's not been rid of webs. Maybe you
Oh.
should fireball that end of the room as well.
How's
That one.
how's
I
the
can
wooden?
Listen, I can not to table captain, but I could chop the hell out of that big scary one. I can't do anything against the swarms. Fireball this side of the room,
Well,
Murray.
Yeah, you're gonna take the hit as well. As would
That's
I actually
fine.
if I did fireball. I think
You
I might
could wait till you could hold it off
Yeah,
again
I'll-
until Katira
I'll
moves
hold-
on.
Oh!
I'll delay my action. And I'm,
Hang on,
know,
you can
I'm gonna
wait
use
for people to move out of the area. Is that's
safety
an
first.
option?
Safety first, I think. Safety first. Safety first.
That's I say rubbing my like pronounced chin now. Like that's an
Your chin
option.
is like, I haven't felt this in years.
Yeah,
I knew you were handsome. Groom.
it's a new weapon. It's like chiseled. Like it's just like cut.
I think I spare a look to Grumman. Grumdom. You got it going on.
Hang on, can I roll against seduction
Oh,
now? Like
Murray.
that's.
I'm glad I could take advantage of the microphone. To be able to, try and
So
seduce
hot in here.
Grumman With Pronos' way of saying his name and his clean shavenness. Yes, absolutely.
You can see the sweat coming down my face now on my beautiful chiseled clean
Oh,
chin.
sweaty Grumnum. I think Grumnum should have his own calendar.
Yeah, do you know why I'm sweaty? Because you
Listening.
fireballed me.
Dressed up as a firefighter. Yeah, definitely.
Or undressed.
Right,
as
just
a
braces.
firefighter, apparently.
Just the suspenders.
Well, like no, as the months go on, he would be peeling one piece of armor. So by
Yes.
Oh,
And December is when he loses the beard, and it's like, ooh, giving me the vapors.
Can I just say I love it at that.
wearing
If you-
only an
Dwarf
armored
junk has
costume.
been out for months, and no one's particularly
Right.
amazed.
Grundum never loses strip poker. He has so many layers on. It's just like armor and armor and armor and armor. He's just like, I could play this for years.
He's always ready.
Right.
Yeah,
So you're
I,
going to
I
move.
delay action. I
Pronos,
delay.
you're going to move maybe though to get out of the way of your own fireball.
I will, yes, step backwards slightly, and also do the same thing as I did before, where I'm arming
Yeah.
the spell, but not
Okay,
unleashed.
cool. So I'm going to move you back to there,
Uh-huh.
which is
How's the?
That's
I don't
the-
mean to be this guy, but how's the wooden ship going, Ben?
Oh, God.
all right.
Well,
it's a light.
There's definitely the room is fairly smouldering and fairly enthusiastically starting to flicker a little bit at this end of the room. So yeah, something might need to be done very shortly about that.
Oh my god.
The Ettercap comes to his turn, seeing the wizard
I impose a
backing
7
off.
on his roll from my portent.
Nice. Way to use that portent.
Yeah,
Get
Ben,
that
how does it
portent,
feel?
bruh.
How does it feel, Ben?
Whatever his adjustment is, his natural rolls a 7.
That's a bit poopy.
No, it's brilliant. Brilliant. I saw it coming.
Perfect.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah,
I knew that there was an etiquette there.
Yeah, it was never.
was going to not succeed.
Ben, just so you know,
so
it was
he
never
does
going to be
go
anything
lunging
else.
forward at you, but feels strangely restrained by destiny.
Yes,
Rolls
he
a
does.
7 on his biting jaws, only hitting an 11, which won't even hit you, I believe.
No, not even me.
That's annoying.
Can I
He
just
does,
say,
however, have multi-attack, so he takes his
Ooh.
second bite at you.
Okay. I wink at him.
18. Is that
Oh,
enough
just
to hit
makes
you?
it. Just makes
Woo.
it.
Yeah, his vicious fangs do 1 point of damage, but
I'm still upset.
poison courses itself from his talons into your veins, causing another 6 points of damage.
Slightly more serious.
Okay, so give me a DC 11 Constitution save.
Come on.
Yep. Easy. Blast it with a 18.
18, good.
Yep.
Thanks, D&D Beyond. I was just able to click straight on the word poisoned to find out what would have happened for the poison condition should it happen. Yay! But it doesn't because you resist it. D&D Beyond, not a sponsor, but
Not a sponsor, but you could be.
lovely
Also,
people
other
and very...
non-sponsors, everybody, Coca-Cola Amatil.
McDonald's.
Microsoft sponsors either, nor do Amazon. In fact, all of the big companies. Elon Musk, neither. Oh, one of those words.
Elon Musk loves this kind of crap. He would do this in a heartbeat.
Yes.
He would.
sponsored
Ah,
by
no.
The spiders
Tesla.
leap, one on the head and one on the feet of Katira.
Hey, quick question: can you feel each of the 8? Is it the fact of the 8 legs just crawling independently all over, and you can feel them just up and down your spine?
Again, it's that there's 10 million of them, and some of them are on the inside, and some of them are on the outside, and it's making me itchy.
10 million. That's. Do you know how many
20
legs?
and
As a
17,
Cari,
do they-
that's
Do
good.
they
Cari.
hit? A 20 and a 17?
Yeah, they both hit.
Okay.
Cari, as a maths teacher, so if there's 10 million spiders on you, how many legs are actually putting?
800 million. You're welcome.
12 hit points of damage from thousands of tiny little fangs digging themselves in, streaming down underneath pieces of armor, burrowing into your hair and plucking at the base of your hairs of your hair.
What about the one that went in
The
your
face.
ear? Like crawled in the
And
ear, you
I
can
think
hear
the
it.
next move for many of them is going to be in the ears of Katira.
No!
Those big, attractive, large,
I'm
powerful.
gonna have to have frickin' Pronos just fireball me just to
Just
frickin'
hit me.
get rid of all this. I'm gonna get naked and I'm gonna be like, do it. Fireball now.
Don't be scared. It's okay.
Are you triggering the fireball, or I suppose you're going to
Not
still
yet.
let
I
it
was
try and-
having seen that I made Grumnum bald. I am delaying until
He doesn't-
until she's out of the way. If she does,
Thank you.
By the way,
Awesome.
Grimda doesn't know he's bald
hair.
yet. Like he,
No.
He- like
of course
this-
he doesn't.
no, he's.
He's just feeling a breeze that he hasn't
Yeah.
felt in a long time.
Oh.
a little chilly.
Kronos. No, Grumnan, your turn.
Oh,
Uninhibited you are, shaved down like an Olympic swimmer.
no, I get
He moves
plus
faster.
1
He
initiative.
gets a +1 dexterity bonus.
That's right. I'll give you
That. Do you know what that puts me on? 0 bonus. 'Cause I've already made a swap. I reckon I'm going to use a spell, Benjamin.
Uh-huh.
So going to my spell list here.
Do be watching chat, players, just in case there's some.
I'm watching.
Looks like I can't see it because without breaking all the thing.
I'm going to cure my own wounds because I got hit pretty hard by I
Right.
just a spontaneous fire just came out of nowhere. The spiders must have attacked me.
Actually, a wolf spider wizard. We didn't know that. It was amazing.
It's a wizard,
Oh,
Harry. All right, cool. So
Your
I'm gonna
wounds.
cure wounds.
Excellent. Done.
Oh,
Are you going to move back so you don't cop the other fireball that's about to land on that end of the room?
I move
Just
it without. I've just. Yes, I am. I'm gonna move away from that. And I get 18 health back.
Oh, nice.
Fantastic. Wow.
Yeah.
Does your beard actually grow back then or not? No, it doesn't work like that.
No, Ben. So you can't. When you have a haircut, you can't just cure the hair back.
Yeah, that's right.
you can't.
Not like
Even
damage
though
the
you,
points damage.
even though you wish you could sometimes.
Cure what? I just look at
Prestidigitation
cure
the beard
what?
back on your face.
All right, Katira, it's your turn.
Mending will work.
Okay.
Mending.
Ben, tell me if I can do this. So,
Yes.
Grumnim, keep in mind, is a dwarf. Can I
Yes.
go
Totally.
5,
You move
10,
to your
and
friend,
can I hurdle? Okay, perfect. I'm gonna
Yep,
hurdle
yep.
Grumnim
Are you gonna?
badassly, and I'm gonna get behind this whatever the heck it is. And
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you got plenty of movement there. Yes,
I'm well within movement.
That's a mast there coming right through the deck. And
That's
then
why
you, you swing around the mast and you're behind the
Oh.
edge cap.
I
Did you
imagine Katira. Well, let's see if I hit first, and then I'll tell you how cool it is. Here we go. All right. Oh yeah, that's gonna hit. That's 21 to hit him.
AC 13.
So-
yeah.
Katira comes around and like swings around with her left hand on the mast, and
I
with
love
her
it.
right hand, even though it's a two-handed weapon for a hot second, she's gonna hold it with one hand, and using
Excellent,
the momentum is
excellent.
gonna chop down into this guy.
I love it.
With a D12. Ooh, 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Ouch. Attack again.
And I'm gonna attack again. Yeah, that's gonna be a 16 to hit. Did that hit him?
That's a hit. Yep.
Okay.
AC 13.
Okay, I didn't know if this guy was 13 as well.
Yeah.
And then that's gonna be 13 points of damage.
Yeah, so just vicious axe attacks. He spins around to try and defend himself, throwing up his little spidery arms. And yeah, one of them's completely lopped off. And he screeches. Is there an Ettercap one shot? No, just the spidery ones. I'm going to use that one. Hiss loud. Ah!
Yes.
Wolf spiders are non-existent since you murdered them so easily.
Fireball.
Fireball.
Fireball. Boo doo 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 doo. Nope. 10 seconds.
We're gonna burn down the boat. Burn down the boat.
So reflex saves for the little spideries, but on disadvantage.
DC 16.
Yes. Fail. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
27 damage.
27 is enough to wipe them away.
Yes.
Fire. What small parts of this room were not already on fire are now
Yep.
catching alight.
Is the Ettercap still
Okay.
up? Or is the Ettercap?
The Ettercap
What's
is
the Ettercap
good.
doing?
He's
Okay.
still up. He turns, as I said, and attacks Katira
Well,
with
don't-
frustration.
Don't I get another attack first? Because that was my last
Oh, you
attack
get.
that I
Oh,
delayed
that's
action
was
on.
right. You're
reserved.
right. Indeed.
Oh my God, Murray knows all the rules of this
Yep.
I
game.
know.
Yeah.
I know. That was your turn before. Go for it, Pronos.
Right, I think I
You
might.
saw that one coming, didn't you?
Sorry, Katira, I might. Well, unless I can sidle my way so that I'm basically going to burn through the mast. So I'm going to sidle my way essentially underneath the Ettercap and then burning hands the crap out of it, but to get my cone so that it's not going to catch my friends. So essentially I'm going to put
Whoa,
myself
not
what?
happening.
Thank you.
south
Not
of the
happening.
Ettercap. No, you're not.
No, it's not
Sorry.
happening. No. I just love it that just mainly
Sorry.
because Katira went to the complete opposite end of the entire room to avoid the fire
Katira's
damage,
like a
and then
pong.
cops fire damage in the face.
Well, surely the Ettercap actually, like blocks a lot of
Yeah.
the,
Okay. I'll give Katira advantage on her save.
Okay, she has to make a successful DC 16 dexterity saving throw, as does the
Ooh.
Ettercap.
Okay. Well, you can say I get advantage.
Or close. Yes.
Okay. Oh God. Nope.
No.
No.
With advantage. Oh, man.
Yeah, I know. My best was a 13. I don't. As
Now, the
an
Ettercap
orc,
only
I
has
don't
10
have a-
hit points, so you don't need to roll high. But if you'd like to roll lots to take,
I'm
lots
rolling.
Of material,
Okay,
that's
I'm rolling
fine too.
4d6.
I'll be fine.
18
Only
damage. 18.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
18. Oh, almost twice as much as what you actually needed. Your fire, your
Katira's
burning
fine.
hands stream,
I'm not on fire.
reflecting around the room, catching Katira. Your burning hands. That's right. Oh, did it make sound?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
there you are.
It's got a ringing in my ear.
Katira, you hear Katira scream
Wow.
the F word loudly.
Mm. And the crawling in your ear
Wow.
starts to, you hear little screams as it dies in there.
Yeah. Katira's hair is, from this just being on this ship, there's too much moisture, and she doesn't lose her hair. So shut up. And, yeah.
Okay, good. It's too greasy.
I was about to say twins.
Is that all the bad guys gone?
I'm like,
Yes.
Looking
Yeah,
around.
The room
I-
is emptied of monsters, but it is a bit alight.
I cast Gust of Wind to extinguish all of the flames.
So you said it extinguishes small flames, is that right? Yeah.
No,
okay.
unprotected. It
Unprotected.
Unprotected flames. So it extinguishes candles, torches, and similar unprotected flames in the area. Protected flames, such as those of lanterns, dance wildly with a 50% chance of extinguishment. That's a new word, extinguishment. So these
It's a
are
great
all
word.
these are all unprotected flames. So everything's put out.
nice.
I think I can see Ben
okay.
wants. Ben wants
yeah.
to say that some of them aren't protected. Some of them.
Yeah, Ben's now going along saying, well, what if it went into the other room? Is that protected?
Yeah,
I'm
Ben
not
wants-
sure.
It goes around corners. It can do stuff. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
And yeah, I like this. It's just like Ben's like, and underneath there's an explosion, which
Yeah.
And for all of us except
There
for
was
Grumnum,
oil down there.
there's the Willada moment where we can all have our hair blowing in the wind and look sexy.
Yes.
hang on, what hair? Hang on,
Exactly.
I've got a
Exactly.
Oh,
problem.
no. Grumnum feeling the breeze on his
That might
neck
be the
for
moment
the
that
first
Grumnum
time in
feels the breeze
decades.
and realizes, oh, I have no hair on my face.
Oh, poor guy.
Right. At that
Poor
moment,
guy.
at that moment, your heels, Grumnan and Pronos, you feel the floor giving way just behind you, making me a dex save to not fall in that pit, which is
Oh,
on the
thank
map.
goodness.
Just
Oh,
Indeed.
21.
excellent save. DC 15. Grumnan.
I rolled a 3 with a -1. That's a 2, Benjamin.
Oh, Grumnan falls
no.
through the hole down
Can
to
I-
the lower, down into the bilge apparently, which is completely flooded.
Can I say, amazingly, like what I've done in this fight so far as a hero that I am, is that I got my shield out, I squished a spider,
You're
got
not-
hit by a fireball, healed myself a
not the
little bit,
hero.
and fell through the floor.
You're not the hero though. You're the stand behind the hero.
No, I am.
Oh, yeah, that's so true.
No, but here's the thing.
Daring
I'm
thing to
leading the
do.
party into the next part of the dungeon.
Strive to
That's
be
right.
mediocre. Strive to be
Yeah.
mediocre.
Follow me.
Yep.
Yeah. Unfortunately, rule 4 is never be alone. And you are
Yeah.
unfortunately now in the bilge alone.
No, I'm yelling at you. That's why I've tied each of you to a rope. So
So true.
Okay.
I turn to Katira and say, I knew that fight was going to be singy, but you wouldn't have believed me if I told you it was going to go the way it did. Wink.
I'm patting out the last of the fire on me. I'm like, you're right, I wouldn't have. And I go over to the hole. I'm like, oi,
Help!
Grumnum, are you alive?
I've just a little bit of. You can see down there. There's still a little bit of fire on his head as the last of his hair just burns away. It's like, I think I'm okay. You better come down here quickly. There's treasure.
So the
Extinguished by
ship
bilge.
is leaning kind of 10 degrees or so to the side. This is the section of the ship which would be filled with ballast. All the ballast is rolled to the port side. That's what's making the ship lean. It's revealed, and the ballast area is filled to waist deep at the center, and even deeper on the ballast side, with water. So you're standing in the dark.
Quick question.
in waist deep water.
Human waist deep or dwarf waist deep?
Oh, human waist
yes,
deep. I don't
human
like
waist
that.
deep,
I
that's
don't like
right.
that phrase. Human waist deep. Like, where's
Yeah,
the
that's
comma
what I
there?
thought he
Because-
said too, man.
Oh, it's good.
Ew.
Oh.
I jumped down into the bilge. I
You
just
jumped
tried to
down as
run
well?
him
Welcome
Yes,
to the
human
waist
calf.
deep.
in the
Absolutely.
human waist.
Oh.
It It's factually accurate.
Yeah, it's not wrong.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
So I want to go down there and I say,
Yep.
so where's the treasure?
Oh no, I just wanted you down here. Thanks for coming.
I hardly think the treasure would be in the bilge. I think it's going
The
to be
treasure-
in the captain's cabin.
The treasure is the friendship we built along the way.
And Katira is very angry, and she looks like she's about to pop Grumnum right in the mouth, but she's like, ugh. And I just grab Grumnum by his reflective armor, and I want to like lift him back up so he can get out of the bilge. And I want to say, "Oi, Pronos, help us out!" And I'm essentially holding Grumnum aloft now.
You want me to do a strength check?
Just, I don't know.
Or
I don't know. Maybe tie a rope
can't-
around him or something.
I can't even move. Like I'm just like.
Can I toss Grumnum? Can I throw him?
Oh, are you going to toss the dwarf? Oh, how
That
bad.
I want to try to toss the dwarf.
I love
Toss
it.
the dwarf. Strength check.
Toss the dwarf. Toss the dwarf.
I got a 16.
Just don't tell the elf.
And remember, I'm aerodynamic now.
So yeah,
He
you
gets an
don't-
advantage. He gets an advantage on, or at least a +1 on flying checks and swimming checks. I think.
You don't throw him very high, but so if Murray's character can achieve quite a good catch roll, so athletics, I suppose, to
All
grab.
right.
Ha ha ha.
I'm certainly better at athletics than I am at strength. So,
Okay, good.
however, rolled a 7, so no.
No, so yeah, Grumnum comes crashing back. You just barely fend him off, and he splashes down again into the water of the bilge.
Fine. I want to dig into my pouch, and I'm gonna pull out a rope, and I'm gonna like
What?
make him like a little harness, and then
A safety harness.
can
No.
So how high up is the hole? Like
Yeah.
how high above my head as a half orc?
Oh, probably just kind of 7 feet or so. Yeah, not very far.
7 feet above my head. Okay. So I tie Grumnum a little
I have
cute
a-
safety harness.
No, I have a little safety harness you can just attach to.
Oh.
I went to the
good.
shop.
So
I went to the
do
shop and
that,
basically
Here's a
everything that was
carabiner.
safety I bought.
and I just toss up the rope and I'm like, Pronos, find something to loop this around, and then I can
loop it
pull him
round
up
the-
like a pulley.
Oh, nice. I loop it round the mast.
Do you guys
The
have
one
any
that's half
light
burnt?
down here?
No.
No.
I've dark vision. I
He has a
dwarf.
He's a dwarf.
I was dwarf.
Okay. Give me a
I
perception
guess I have dark
check.
vision too.
Yeah. A dwarf and a half orc.
I forgot
Yes.
about that. 13 for perception.
So if I've got perception, that's +6, so that's a 7.
How does Nathan roll like this? How is this even possible?
You know what, Benjamin? I am consistent. That's what I am.
You are consistent. It is quite extraordinary.
I think if you had some foresight, Nathan, you would only ever play games where you need to roll low.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's called
Cthulhu.
Call of Cthulhu.
Right?
I am like,
Mm.
I walk into
The
Call of
thing is,
Cthulhu
the
like
thing
the
is,
freaking
Cari,
boss.
it's-
Like,
It's not so much that he rolls low; it's that he rolls badly.
Heck a heck.
So I don't think the change in circumstance helps him.
Right. So when he's
this is
playing
why I
Cthulhu, he
role play
rolls
everything
high.
out.
He rolls high.
Yeah.
This is why I go
You
for
get a
no
nasty-
rolls.
You get a nasty feeling, Katira, that down towards the back of the boat, which is what the stern.
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 Back towards the stern of the boat. There's something moving.
Nope. Hurry up, Kronos. Hurry up.
All right.
I'm like,
loop
what
around
is grabbing onto me?
Yeah, well, the's a big mast there. There's a big
The
mast.
mast,
Easy
around
to do that. Yeah.
the mast.
Yep.
How did that go burning? Is it still strong?
Oh, the mast is very strong. Yeah, it's absolutely. Yeah, a little flamethrower wasn't hurt that. Yes, it's singed.
But
So-
strong, mighty oak.
When he drops the rope back down, I just start
Okay, yeah.
pulling Grump up. Do you want me to
Yeah.
make a strength check for that, or can we just say
I'm going to assume she's got the muscles. We're well reported.
really does? Okay.
Nathan has to roll. He rolls a
Well,
lot.
that's a nat 20 to pull up Grum. In case you were
Bang.
curious.
What?
So not only did I get pulled through the first thing, I go actually straight up and through, and I'm on the deck of the ship now. Like,
Wham.
you know,
You
He
like,
comes
you up so fast you
crashing.
hit the ceiling.
Crashing, yeah, indignantly rolls across the floor. There's definitely something coming across underwater awkwardly, maybe towards you.
Grumnim, Grumnum, brace yourself, and I start climbing up, using hopefully Grumnum's weight as
By the way, nice.
Excellent. You give me a strength check, Katira, and Grumman also like an athletics check or a strength check or something.
My strength check is a 16.
Excellent. So you have enough pull on the rope for you.
That's a 10 for my strength check.
God.
A 10. So yeah, she's pulling on the rope. Grumman starts sliding across the floor.
Oh,
Kronos, you're going to grab onto him?
Quick
I
question.
will
Nathan knows.
definitely
Grumman has a
brace
safety
him.
thing.
You want athletics or strength?
Whichever you'd like, really.
Sorry, acrobatics. Let's not.
Okay. So you
let's
sort
not
of
make distance.
wedge him,
Yeah.
like maybe stick your legs, your leg between his something or other.
14.
Yeah.
Between these
Cancel
what?
Roll of
Finish that
14.
sentence.
Okay, good. That's good enough. So you managed to wedge him, and just as Katira's feet come out of the water, these rotted, clawy, partially defleshed hands graze
Oh,
scrabble at her boots. And there's a moment where they're pulling her down, and she
I do something.
kicks them free.
I do something. I'm going to do turn undead.
Do you want just a counterweight?
I know.
at the moment?
I can channel divinity. Turn undead.
You can turn undead.
Yeah.
He's a cleric.
Oh,
Yeah.
a cleric.
Okay.
This is
but
my
do
thing.
you know what's happening?
Nope. So I'll wait.
No. Okay.
I just got excited. I'm
She's
sorry.
like, "Ah!" She comes sort of,
Katira scrambles
bursting
up over
deck.
the edge. Yeah,
Yeah.
Katira scrambles up over the edge, and she's like, "There's dead shit down there."
Hang on. What? It's your
Turn
two
undead now,
fears.
if you like.
You're obsessed on the human waste thing again. I think there was a comma.
Punctuate.
Or at
This
least a
shows.
hyphen.
Can
At
I
least
just say
a
this
hyphen.
shows why there's punctuation and why it's important. You know what I mean? Like it's
Right.
human waste
That's
height.
Let's see.
Hi everybody.
Yeah,
this
that's
this
right.
this adventure is literally brought to you by the Oxford comma. Thank you very much.
Let's see,
Actually-
Grandpa.
Actually, a sponsor. The
That's
Oxford.
right.
comma.
Yeah. We're sponsored by the Oxford comma. Remember, when you think you need to, you probably should.
Eats, shoots, and leaves. Everybody. Eats, shoots, and
That's right. Yes. I have a very funny story about that book, which I won't tell because it's quite long.
So we're all up, and I'm just kind of like, "Ugh. Well, we gotta find a treasure before this thing goes down."
Yeah, there's definitely water in the bilge. Water in the bottom part of the
Kronos.
ship.
You said the captain's cabin, right?
through there, I think.
Oh.
Okay.
I go, lead the way, lead the way. And he's like,
He knows the future.
Um,
And
are the clawing hands? They've let go.
They've
assume
let
they're
go,
not-
yeah,
They're not.
yeah.
They're not persisting.
No.
They're down in the bilge. They're
There's,
trapped.
there's a frustrated hiss kind of.
sorry.
And they disappear and float off into the.
What did it
You
sound
should
like?
have
Sorry,
learned
I
to
didn't.
climb.
Yeah.
You hear that? You should have learned to climb.
That's right.
That was
What?
funny.
That's right. I burn zombies with my talk.
I hold my shield up and hammer. I'm like,
All right.
Savage.
Are we? Shall
Where
we
do you-
heal?
Yeah,
anyone
I
have-
could
We're all
use
a
some.
bit damaged and singed, and well, I'm not singed, but I think I have no idea how you two got singed.
I
I know how it happened, but I won't say anything.
I think one of those arachnids was a wizard.
Probably. Anyway, could
Yeah,
you heal us?
that's the
And
the
then
most likely thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I've never seen one before,
I could
but
do a
you know,
bluff check. I'm not sure.
first
Alright,
time
I'll-
for everything.
I think Tira just takes that on face value. I think that's fair enough.
Excellent.
Okay, I'm going to roll.
Trust you implicitly.
All right, I'm going to roll a cure. If you were to put a numeric number on how much you're hurting, Murray.
If I had to guess, I'd say I'm at about 20 out of 50.
Okay, yep. And how are you going?
Sheesh, really? Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of those fireballs was pretty brutal.
Yeah, Ben,
And
all
the spiders
self-inflicted.
got me once.
Okay,
Yes,
so
I resisted some poison. Yes.
Congratulations. Anyway, the healing.
I'm going to give you ooh,
One.
One. Do you feel better
Great.
now?
Here's
Thank
some good
you.
berries. Have some
A
berries.
little bit.
Okay, cure light
Not that
wounds.
count.
2d8 plus 3.
2d8 plus 3.
Okay, 2d8 plus 3. Oh, for God's sake, I dropped my dice. Hold
That
on,
means
hold on,
that-
hold on. 8 plus 3 is 11 back. 32. I'm okay. As long as we don't fight any more big spiders, or people spiders, or little spiders.
I love that you've got to like this very passive voice, like, I don't want to fight spiders anymore. Spiders make me scared.
The Katira girl voice.
It's pretty. I say,
she
what you say? You
reverts.
calling me a chicken? I was the one that killed 2 of them. What were you doing? Protecting yourself.
My shield just slowly rises up. I'm like, I healed you.
I shush.
Where
I'm
did you
gonna
go?
I'm gonna do cure. I'm gonna do a quick word of healing on her.
Okay.
She scared me. So that is healing. Healing word. You get 1d4 plus 3. I'm just like,
For me. Is that for me? 1d4 plus
no,
3?
no. How much do you need, Murray?
I'm about 1/3 unhealthy.
Wow.
Because I'm squishy. I'm like a spider.
Okay, you can do 1 cure light wounds at level 1, so that's 1d8 plus 3.
Okay.
I'm getting close to. Hey Ben, do you know what would be really nice?
Yeah?
Asleep.
Settle down, set a campfire, have a long rest.
Yeah. In the hold of the listening
In
ship.
the
the
right,
sinking
let's have a
ship.
fire in the
Well, if
bottom
somebody-
of the ship.
If we didn't have to heal
Kronos.
from all these fire, like your 1 fireball, I have to do 3 cure spoon. I'm just going to put it out. Now, Cari, as a maths teacher, when you do 1 fireball and it takes 3 cure, like wounds, like spells to cure it, who's getting,
Yes.
who's having to use all their spells to fix the other
My
one's
God,
problems?
that's a great question, and I don't know if you know, but I'm off the clock. I don't teach math on
Oh,
Sunday
oh,
nights, so.
Oh,
Yeah.
My God, I'll have to do some calculations later.
Maybe it's all the
I don't
spider.
understand.
Maybe you didn't hear me with all the spiders in your ears. You know.
Yeah, you're gonna get the
Okay.
teacher eye.
what?
I look over at Pronos and I
Oh, the
say,
hairy
"Do you
eyeball.
know what a captain's cabin is? You know everything else."
The description of the blue box that we are looking
Yes.
for, Benjamin,
Yes.
is that enough for me to cast Locate Object and know where the blue box is?
I think you need to read me the description, of locate object.
Okay.
Wow.
Here is non-sponsor D&D
Okay.
Beyond
D&D Beyond.
on
Thank you,
Locate
D&D Beyond.
Object. Thank you.
Okay, ready?
Come on.
Everyone in chat already knows how.
Oh, they've already looked it up.
It's right there.
I describe the name of an object, or describe or name an object that is familiar to you. That's my question. I sense the direction of the object's location as long as it's within 1,000 feet of me. I know its direction and its movement. If it's a specific object, as long as you've seen it up close. So I have not seen it.
Yeah, so I don't think familiar. Yeah, a box you've never seen, I suppose, is not familiar. Okay, cool. So no, in fact,
No.
is my extremely wise dungeon mastery answer.
Excellent.
If you had have sort of said, "Here's a lock of hair of my lover," can you put that in your box that you haven't told me that I need to go and get first? Then it would be open shut case.
Yeah.
Then we look at him and go, "What, a lover? Ha ha ha!"
Yeah, exactly.
I
right.
shrug my shoulders after Pronos seems to be thinking for a second. I'm like, well,
Yeah. Have you got a photo? Have you got a picture? Can you draw me
What?
a picture? No.
I thought, yeah, it was blue.
I point straight to the door and go, through there. Through there.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Are you
step
going-
forward with confidence. That's the.
Towards the front, the bow.
No,
Wow.
I think.
Can I just say-
we are heading to the stern?
Ben trying to
stern.
describe things in like
Yeah.
naval terminology is just my favorite thing in the world. Like,
Yes.
I believe.
I
I believe
wanna
captain's quarters are generally at the stern of a ship rather than the prow.
probably. We should probably get up on the deck first to get
Yeah,
a lay of the land.
yeah, we
Or
should
the boat.
get on the brow of the ship.
I don't know what that means, and I just start going back up to the deck of the ship.
I don't know what it means.
I don't
You
know
want to go
what.
through?
I don't know
You want
what
to go through
that
that door
means.
directly in front of you? On the
Yeah,
map?
so you could go to the back bit, or back up the hole, or all sorts of places.
Let's go to the back bit. Is that the technical
Yeah,
term, Ben? I want to make sure I'm getting that right. Back bit.
That's
yeah.
right, it is. It is.
Back to the
Today,
Back bit.
that's the technical term. Okay. Are you going to listen at the door or anything?
Check for traps.
No.
Katira
doesn't do any of that, but does Grumman stop her to check?
No.
I got a hand on door handle.
No, because the thing is, I never step in front of somebody. Always always in between. But I will start.
For traps.
I start checking for traps, and she just goes through it. So if the trap's there, I get to notice it and then enjoy it.
Okay. The door. I suppose not unsurprisingly, but yes, the door doesn't seem to trigger anything that tries to eviscerate Katira or set her on fire or burn her eyebrows off with acid or anything like that.
Great.
The floor of this strange chamber is covered with runes, which, as you step onto them, Katira, sort of squelch with a distinctive, familiar sensation as if they're blood. A circle has actually been carved into the wooden planks, and spiderwebs, of course, cover the walls and ceiling copiously. 2 humanoid-sized bundles are attached to the ceiling.
Humanoid-sized bundles.
Sort of across behind on the other side of the mast. And tiny spiders, of course, swarm all over them. There is a peculiar-looking, bald-headed, apart from a quite spectacular mohawk, half-orc crouched down by next to the bundles, sort of just tentatively sort of hissing at you. And wrapped and coiled around his shoulders is a winged snake. Perhaps he's a druid of some kind by his attire and his pole that he's wielding. He looks intimidated and aggressive.
And the druid is what? Is he a human? Is he also a half orc?
Half. The druid is half orc. He's the guy I described.
Is that
cowering down.
Is it
just
okay.
one? Just one person.
Just one guy. I apologize.
Maybe there's some people bundled up inside the horrible spider sack things, but okay. In the room, there is just this one guy going.
Okay, I hold my hand out to him and I just start speaking to him in Orcish, like saying kind of affirmational, like, it's okay, we're here to help.
You're a good guy. Look at you.
What are you doing here? How are you alive? Etc.
Wow, all that sort of stuff. Excellent. He hisses at you, and you're sort of like, in orc, half orky kind of language, like, don't worry, I'm not going to kill you. Yeah.
Half orcish kind of language.
It's very Dothraki. The half orc language is very guttural, and you guys think I'm fighting with somebody, but I'm not. It's very gentle. Calming words.
Just so you know, you sleep talk, so we've heard this quite a bit.
Yeah.
I don't want to bring it up, but like you yell at you're beating someone up in your dream
in the middle of the freaking.
Like your sleeping bag's got holes in it from when you just like punch through it.
Yeah. Wake up in the morning like, time to go.
Yeah, I'm like, I didn't get any spells back. Either did he, because you slept.
Yeah, right. I slept like a rock.
Yeah, I think snoring is not a dynamic that's explored enough in Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, true. Great.
Yeah, how did the party break up? Well, you were snoring, and
there were no long rests held in our party.
Take it anymore.
So he's down on his haunches, scrabbles back a little bit. You're trying your best to be charming and non-intimidating. Is that right?
Yeah.
How did that go?
So
can you roll charming and non-intimidating, please?
Check.
Or persuasion.
I'll do well, they're the same. Never mind.
Okay, yeah, good.
That's a. Oh God.
Say the number. 4.
A 4?
Yeah.
Wow. So you try and sort of, you come bursting the room. You see him and trying to assess the situation. You're like, and you sort of start shouting at him, a little bit inelegantly. He hisses and scrabbles back across the floor, and a ball of flame appears in his hand.
And Kronos.
More flaming. Oh, it was his fault.
I hold my hands up. I'm like, Kronos, you should get in here in a hurry.
I poke my head through the door.
Oh,
my shield goes up.
his eyes snap over to Pronos, and he looks on the edge of letting this sphere of flame fly across the room. He
What's with
looks
everybody
crazed
holding
with
their
fear
Bibles?
and hunger. He looks skinny and gaunt and grey. Not a usual healthy green. Do you want to have another go?
You should have seen your rescuers coming. That's what I'd say.
Does
I
he
say-
seem like he understands common
I say
when
that.
he talks? Does
Well,
the
actually-
the half understand him?
I say that in uncommonly persuasive.
Yeah, I say that in persuasive talk.
How did you say
feel
that?
it's
Oh, I
the
said it
best
in spin.
By my book speak. You should have seen your saviors coming, my friend.
Yeah.
Nice.
How do you know it's
Okay,
persuasive
give-
language? It ends with a wink.
Give me a check on that one instead, then,
All right.
on persuasion or diplomacy or whatever
Oh.
D&D thing is.
17 on persuasion.
Nice.
Ooh.
His head cocks to the side, and then he's sort of looking at Katira, who's trying her best to sort of look non-intimidating, I suppose.
She's just holding her arms out. They're just like pumping with like veins. You're like, "Rah."
I'm trying not to flex right now.
Have you been trapped in here by those creatures?
Hungry.
You're
I
hungry.
take out some rations and I want to hand them to him.
Wow. Okay. Awesome. So yeah, reaching out, he's still got his little flaming sphere in his left hand, and he reaches out his hand towards you, and you hold up things. He grabs them off you and scrabbles back, dismisses the flaming sphere spell, and it's just in the most probably perfectly normal orcish way of eating. If anyone else is watching, you might think,
not
"Gosh,
shock Katira
That's right.
in the slightest. Katira eats like this all the time.
like the Cookie Monster, except with more
gross.
crumbs." That's right.
What did you feed him? Was it like a small bird or something? He's like, "Rah."
And yeah, he eats that down. Says, "Rescuers,
Yes.
we get off ship."
Yes. Are these your party members? I say to the humanoid
Oh
shapes
God!
in,
Oh
in the
God!
webs.
Don't.
Ipsnay on the dead body is.
Well, they might not be dead.
Necessary sacrifices.
Oh, I see.
Except he probably doesn't know the word necessary, so he kind of says another word that's vaguely related, but you can still work it out.
Needed.
Needed. That's a better way of doing it. Need sacrifices.
For
I
who?
give a nervous look to Grumnum.
I'm shield up, hammer up.
Does he?
You haven't
Ben,
seen a
does he
blue
have
box,
any,
have you?
Oh, can I roll religious on the religion on what's actually happening around here? Because
Yep.
I was going to
We're bef-
ask as well,
We're
Ben.
befriending the very, very evil creature.
22.
Do I notice any because like Katira has her tattoos, like her tribal stuff. Does he have any on him, or is he probably a city kind of half-orc?
Is he one of the butlers?
Kind of half orc. Grumnan, you definitely
Soft.
you definitely recognize this this god. It is Loth, who's the spidery god. So probably all the spiders are more to do with this guy rather than him being trapped by them and his poor compatriots eaten and him barely surviving.
So he made this. So it looks like
He made this, yes. He's responsible for the spiders on the vessel.
I let
You
my
have-
group know.
Boat. Get off sinking ship.
Have you seen a blue box? We're looking for a blue box.
And we can get you out of here.
After we've got the blue box.
Yes, box, yes. First box, then out.
No box. No box. See, I'm getting the hang of using the simple words now.
Ah,
Nice.
well done.
I kind of step between. I assume by now Grumnum and Pronos are both in the room. I sort of kind of step up
Behind
again,
you.
so like I'm between them and this half orc,
Yep.
and I just say, "You haven't seen any books. You've been on this ship for how long? You haven't seen anything on here."
I haven't seen box. No.
Can I perceive whether I'm
Ooh.
picking up any signals from my cleric and half-orc companions that my attempt to befriend this mohawked half-orc is perhaps not the correct pathway? Do you just want perception?
So are you? So Grumnan and Katira are kind of. Are you circling around to dispatch him?
They're backing away. I'm like,
No, I'm not. I just want to make sure my party is protected. Like, I don't want to fight this guy if I don't have to. Katira has like a kind of a weird feeling about fighting another half-orc here.
Yeah.
Especially like in his state, like it wouldn't be much of a fight and she would feel guilty, but like she doesn't want him to freak out and hurt anybody else either.
He also has Fireball, which is...
That's true. Apparently he also has Fireball.
Why does everyone want to
use
like him?
with the fire now?
I've used my fireball slots up, so yes, I
Yeah,
don't have fire.
I'm spent.
Nathan, your voice has just gone chunky. Yeah, nice. He so yeah, it doesn't seem like it doesn't look, Murray, like Katira's about to chop into this guy, and obviously Grumnan is kind of passive and on the back foot as a general principle.
Yeah.
Well,
That's a general principle.
we've got to find a blue box before we leave. So clearly it's not in this room. Are there any rooms you haven't explored?
Oh, nice.
Love it, dude. I love it so much. We're
We
perfect.
had all the rooms sorted, controlled. I would have seen a blue box.
We, speaking in second person?
What?
Second
Use with
person.
grammar. Oh, boom. This adventure is
Brought to you by the Oxford Grammar.
Oxford comma. And pronouns.
Should you put one before the and? You decide. The Oxford comma.
The ship was ours. The ship was ours. But then a huge sea thing attacked us. It has broken the ship, stripped the rigging. The ship is sinking. It's still in the water. You have a boat. We should escape.
Well, technically it's listing rather than sinking.
I look at him and I speak half orcish again. And I just say to him, I say, brother, we can all get off of this ship, but we need the box before we go. We do have a boat. We will take you off of this ship, but we need the box.
What's
You don't know anywhere it could be. Any rooms you haven't explored. It would have been maybe inside a crate. A wooden crate, maybe. Hidden. Among cargo? Is there cargo anywhere on this boat?
Nice.
The two orcs are just grunting at each other. It ends with like a chest pump, like.
Yeah, oh yeah, there's a lot of like chest beating as a part of this language. It's, yes.
It's a physical
Very guttural.
language, you know what I mean? It's just,
I love it.
it's all about it's a very emotive.
Yes, it's very, like, it's, yes, there's a lot of hand gestures involved.
Yeah.
Very
love it.
aggressive.
Maybe
Difference between
at bottom boat with our old crew members.
Oh, in the
there.
bilge.
Me not look
Oh.
there.
Ah.
it's too scary for me.
I look over at Grumnum and I say, I hate to tell you this. You know when you lied before and you said there wasn't any treasure down in the bilge?
Wow. This is
There's treasure down in the bilge.
this is that circular moment where Oprah says, everything comes back together like it's a circle moment.
Yes. You must only say it to believe it for it to be true. Let's go back down into the bilge. I think they're probably down there. There's also zombies. So, Pronos,
Oh,
fire.
surprise.
And on that epic note, we shall take a brief break before they
I
return
say-
to the bilge. So,
Anyway,
the
gaming.
party had gone directly to the location of the most important treasure, down the two trapdoors, even literally falling into the place.
Who could ever have foreseen that the major treasure would be in the bilge? Certainly,
right.
not I.
Can I just say?
No, I never admit that.
I love that you literally as a DM railroaded us down there. We're like, nope, we're gonna go through and meet the other guy. Like,
it's gotta be in the captain's.
I fell into this railroad cart and I just got the F out of that,
That's
and
right.
then just
Not a bad idea.
Failed the deck save. It does in the adventure say that it collapses. The rest of the ship is mainly just horrific combinations of various different spidery themed monsters who all want to eat your face.
And the evil Loth druids.
Yeah, the combat with Krell can be quite harrowing as well. But
on the note of
bypassed all of that.
On the note of spiders, do you know that on average, each person will eat one spider during their night, like while they sleep? A spider will walk into your mouth and you'll eat it, and on average, everybody eats one per spider. I just wanted to get everybody in the theme of the game. You know what I mean? Like,
where's that coming from?
I
tried one of those once. Was that the
what,
human
a spider
body reproduces its own weight in snot every year, but no one believed me. You know, I just think some of these. I just think these things have been like, just plucked from people's imaginations.
Primary school kids used to tell them to each other in the playground, and now that's what makes up the internet.
That's what.
Right. That is
welcome to
what
Wikipedia.
Here is for exactly right.
Yeah. What was your source? Harry in 3rd grade. He told me, and his mum's a doctor, so.
That's right. That's right.
His mom's a nurse. I have a question. Are we So are we in the bilge now?
No.
Or
So you're standing at the top of this trapdoor. I'd love to know how you're going to approach the hideous, flooded, undead infested bilge. What's the tactic?
I lean to Pronos and I say, I say you shoot a fireball down there before we even go.
I say that's
Eyeballs
a very good idea, but I think I'm just going to coax the zombie out. And then our good friend Grumnan here can stand behind us and turn it. Perhaps turn it towards our friend. His friend, the Mohawk.
Hang on.
Well,
how many?
Both want to make friends.
Reunited.
Hang on. How many friends do I have?
What I have foreseen is if we stand on this side.
Yep.
So we're going to stand on the prow side of the hole.
So I'm going to start drawing this on the ground. So I've got a stick, and I'm like.
Right, and then I
put a ladder down or something.
Well, we put your rope down, and then we go yoo-hoo, crew members. They can climb up, and then our friend Grumnum here can turn them, and they'll run away from us.
I take full damage.
Towards the open doorway where their ex-crew member druid friend is. Then we could shut the door, and then we can go down into.
Do it one at a time.
A question.
Yes.
This all works. You saw it happen.
Oh, definitely. I have seen this. I have seen this happen. Of course. There's the vagaries of the divination school, but I am pretty certain that this will go exactly according to how I have foreseen it. I think it'll be an entire
there's
chapter
the vague
in my
stories.
new book.
Oh, in the new book. There's a vague stories of the divination.
Where you
the what? Sorry.
Divination.
The what?
Divination.
Yeah.
And
Divination.
welcome to the Grumnum Nation of Divination.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Grumnum Nation. Okay, well, and I start lowering my rope down. I'm like, are we ready? I hope we're ready, because here goes the rope. And I tie the other end around my waist. I'm like, okay.
I'm still drawing out the details on the map to make sure we're all ready. By the time you're already lowering the, I'm like, and just I run to position A that was clearly put on the map that you know exactly what's going to happen, don't you?
Okay, so Katira's standing at the top with a rope attached to her waist, over the edge.
What could possibly go wrong? I don't know. Undead all pulling on you?
I'm an anchor.
Oh, you're standing behind Grumnan. I'd like to see you try that.
Yes.
Just so you know,
so there's a rope
I get
down
advantage
into the hole on the far side from us.
Once you tie the rope off to the mast. Yes.
Oh, that's a great idea. Let's do that instead of my
No,
waist.
no. This has already happened. As you said, I immediately grabbed it, put it around my waist, and you are the anchor. I don't want to take that away from you. I feel that as a moment of role playing, that's just.
And now I've called
changed my mind.
down the hole.
Mast.
Yoo-hoo down the hole. Okay.
You put what down the what?
Mast now.
Yeah, tied on the mast, and that's from behind Grumnan.
Yes.
Sort of just shouting down the hole.
Yoo-hoo.
Yoo-hoo.
Zombie.
Can I say?
Meal time.
Just at this moment,
zombie talk is actually more like condescending talk to toddlers. Hello, hello, zombie.
What is that,
zombie? Yes, not
turn undead.
Okay, do you know the saving throw for your turn undead?
Yes,
That
I
would be a
do.
good thing.
I have
a
a
thing to have on hand.
Yes, I do. Would you like to know it, Ben, or would you like to roll and have the excitement of not knowing?
Not now. Right, everyone roll an initiative.
Very low. I got 4.
10.
Woohoo!
6.
Nice. We are good on the
I
initiative.
beat everybody with a 10.
Don't you beat everybody anyway?
Well
That's
done,
like your
zombie.
thing.
Including the
Beat them?
undead down in the hole. That's right. Okay. So you're sort of shouting down the hole, and you're hoping that these creatures will come and sort of climb a rope.
Ben, just so you know, the official terminology was yoo-hoo. Murray, can you just play that again for us?
Yoo-hoo!
There-
Zombies!
That's
Dinner time!
that's the bait.
Oh, look at my plump, muscular flesh. I would be so good to bite into. Literally, zombie licking good.
Yeah, he's basically he's equivalent of like fried chicken, because like he's all brains on 2 stumpy little legs that can't run. Like he is
Perfect.
Perfect. Yeah.
Okay. Coming up out of the hole comes number 1 ghast.
Describe-
Not a zombie, but a ghast. But you know.
Oh God. Oh God.
I'm going to be like a choreographer.
Ghast
And
is
turn.
what?
Are we
gonna-
first? Katira, you are first. What do you do?
Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna step between Grumnam and this thing, and I'm gonna hold
Perfectly
my
prepared.
action. I'm gonna hold my action.
Oh, yep.
So I'm gonna wait and see if frickin' Pronos can reason with this thing, or somebody can cast undead or something. But I got my axe out and I'm ready to protect.
Okay. Door over to the door over to the stern of the ship is open. Is that right? The idea is you're driving the ghasts into there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like it.
Quick question.
Yes.
So this particular undead, a ghast, is it see-through? Is it like what? If you were to describe it in a physical sense?
Yes. Okay.
I like the fact that you said aghast, but it's
It's
ghast.
It's a ghast.
It's not a ghast.
Once again,
We might be
don't
a
get killed by the
ghast,
Oxford
ghast,
comma.
but we're not
It's an aghast.
Ooh,
Okay.
makes it sound like
Ghast,
it's a
that's a
fart
ghast.
monster.
The ghast.
It's an aghast.
It looks like a zombie, but it moves much more quickly than a zombie with a frightening intelligence.
No. We don't do fast zombies here. Okay? We are slow zombies.
It would be a fast zombie.
No.
Katira, could you give me a Constitution saving throw versus DC 10?
Ooh.
Because it's
Does she wet herself?
Up out of the hole with
God
the
dang it.
ghast comes a horrible stench.
I failed my Constitution.
Hang on.
You
Is that your
failed.
that's your one weakness? Smell? Like really bad
Apparently.
smelling things?
Apparently.
Smell and small spiders. You are
There's been a lot
poisoned.
today.
Are poisoned until the start of So after you'll spend your next turn poisoned, which gives you disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Oh,
Okay.
far out.
Even though she held her action.
That brings up yes.
But thank you for
Grumman,
blocking the
what do you
smell.
do? Are you going to channel?
Now, well, here's my thing. Like, I'm just putting it out there because obviously we planned this beforehand. Am I waiting for a few? Like, I go like this, right? So I look at you and I'm like,
And turn.
okay, I turn it.
You need to get more out of the hole first.
Yeah, are
I
we
think if you channel them now, they won't come up. Is the problem? Yes.
are we waiting? Like,
I didn't see that coming.
So what I'm going to do... Yeah.
Oh, I see. There's a flaw in my plan. Oh.
Oh God. Oh God.
There's always a flaw because it's what you're standing on.
Except for where the hole is.
What are you doing? Quick, Roman.
So what I'm going to do is I ready my action.
Wait.
I ready my action, and I go and I look at him, and we have this moment where our eyes connect, and I wink, as in like one wink is good, 2 wink is bad, and then he blinks at me, and I'm very confused. I'm just waiting for it.
Excellent.
It's kind of like it's an
What do
awkward.
you do?
It feels like an awkward first date.
Hold.
Yeah.
I'm holding my action.
Oh,
Delaying
okay.
my action.
Oh.
Layers.
And then in front of
Another
us,
ghast
Katira just
comes
like
out of the hole. This ghast that's in directly opposing Katira attacks her with its filthy, stenchy bite. It only gets a 13. It lunges forward with its teeth, and which glance off your armor comfortably.
was it the little shield I gave her that's sitting at her shoulder?
Yes, that's exactly what it was. I turned the little
Was.
shield
Yeah.
The
towards
boob drum.
it, and it
It's
goes.
known
Yes,
as a boob drum.
the boob drum. Yes. It was the boob drum for sure.
Excellent. That's all the ghasts get to do.
Hang on, that's
There
all
may
the
be more
ghast.
coming. Katira, your turn.
Okay. So I call back over my shoulder. I'm like, Pronos, what are we
Not
gonna do
yet.
about these things?
Not
And I
yet.
ready my action again. If they try to attack either of the boys, I will attack them, but not until they do that.
Hang on,
Okay.
are the boys like these boys, or are they like
You guys
like
are the boys.
these
You guys
boys,
are the
or
boys.
because
Yeah,
we
that's the men.
Lovely.
Yeah.
That's the men, Nathan.
we're the boys.
The
Your two arms are the men. Is that okay? All right, cool. Like I did, I did-
4 and 5. 4
Look,
and 5 are there on the left
yeah.
and right.
Yeah, I feel I'm a dwarf already, but I already feel even smaller now.
Yeah, I think technically I defer. They were the party members, 4 and 5, and we're the boys.
Yes.
Wow,
Nice.
how to be a
What do
hero
you
of your
do?
own campaign. Who's leading this campaign? The half orc and her 2 arms. What are you doing?
That's
I'm a
right,
supporting
that's right.
Good
character.
question.
Good question. All right.
What do you do, Nathan? Still hold? You want another one out of the hole?
So what I'm going to do is I'm narratively, because I'm going to look up Pronos again. I'm going to be like, oh, like it's in like there's 2 of them. And
This is exactly as I foresaw it. Just hold, wait. It's happening as exactly as I saw.
and this
And
is
you're holding 2.
no,
Awesome.
we actually do this, and that's in a wink and 2 blinks. That's how that information
Yes.
is passed on.
So another ghast comes up in the hole,
Oh god.
and they literally swarm Katira.
You delayed your action, didn't you?
I did delay my
I
action.
She
And
said
turn.
if they attack the boys.
Turn, boom, hit it.
Turn.
I said if they attack the boys, which they're not.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
okay,
if
okay,
Brumnum-
Brumnum's
if Brumnum
turning.
delayed-
Okay.
Yeah,
fantastic.
I'm gonna take a step forward in front of you. And I'm gonna hold my shield up, and my shield is gonna be my symbol because it's got the holy pattern on the front. And I'm gonna be like, and just go, whoa, and just like light is just gonna come out the front.
I'm triggering the sound. Here it comes.
That's
Still
it.
coming. Here it is.
I have that problem too, Ben.
Okay.
Wow.
Wisdom saving throw. What's the DC?
4 roll, and then I'll no 14.
They have advantage because they're nasty.
Oh, they've got.
They have advantage against turn undead.
They do.
Wow.
The one to the rightish toppish bit saves.
It's a wisdom.
The one to the leftish toppish bit saves.
Oh.
How are they turning undead?
The one to the bottom leftish bit saves. They all save.
Oh.
And
I
they
step to my right and I
Yes.
burning hands.
Excellent.
Nice. Thank
They
God. Katira's
need
finally in
to-
her element. She's gonna kill some stuff.
They need to make a dexterity DC 16 saving throw.
Excellent. There's no advantage on that one.
No.
The 2 top ones. The left one saves. And the south one, yeah, so only the left one saves. So do the damage. Are you sort of burning hands just around
So
where do you stand?
I step to my right.
Yep. Okay.
So
good,
that
I got
I'm
it.
basically
Yeah.
the cone's going to take the 3 of them and not Katira.
Yep. That sounds good. Yeah, you're careful enough to avoid Katira this time.
Yes, indeed. 18 damage.
18. So only one of them saves.
And
so
surprisingly, it hits me as well.
No,
Wow.
you're next. You don't. It's a cone. It's fine.
Okay, so now they swarm Katira. Finally,
God.
the 2 top ones attack her, teetering over the edge. Ooh, interesting. Only a 16. Does a 16 hit you?
It does.
Does. One misses, and the other one hits. So 2 of them hit with their vicious, oh gosh, reasonably frightening bites. Interesting. The creature, the bite doesn't paralyze. Only the claws paralyze. That's weird.
Oh.
Okay, 15 hit points damage from one of them, and 13 hit points damage from the other one as they both just and grip on, now attached to one of your forearms and to your shoulder. And they're going to claw you in a minute, and they're You'll know that ghasts have a paralyzing effect, which will quickly take Katira down into the depths where she may drown.
Is that why you
Katira,
said
you're
beforehand?
out of the
I'm
bilge?
just.
I'm down there.
You're not, but that's their intention. Clearly, they've bitten
yeah,
onto you and holding, and then they're sort of leaning down, ready to take you. They'd probably have to paralyze you to pull you down. Their claws are just starting to grip in.
Have you seen the sides of her arms? They're like thicker than the mast.
That's right.
She could barely put her arms down by her side. They're so big.
There's also the sound of another ghast on the rope who's trying to scrabble up on the deck.
Oh man.
Katira, your turn.
All right. So. Okay. So I'm gonna attack the one that is latched onto me, I guess.
Yep.
Southie,
lefty.
Yep. Oh yeah. Heck yeah, that's a 26 to hit.
Excellent.
And that is, oh my god, max damage. That's 16 points of damage on him.
Ooh, you lop off a whole side of him, a whole arm, and everything. And yeah, he lets go with a cry as he staggers back a little bit.
Quick question.
Attached to you.
Did you disarm him?
And I guess I want to attack him.
Yep.
He's still up.
Yeah, just.
I want to attack him again then.
Yeah.
You said he's just barely hanging on.
Just barely. He
You
looks pretty
disarmed him.
harmless, but he's still there.
I'm gonna attack him again.
Yes.
Oh crap, that's only a 13 to hit.
13 is what you need, and you take him down.
Ooh. Oh, how do you do it? How do you do it?
9 points of damage.
Wow. Okay. Good. He's gone.
How do you do it, but do you throw him back down or
make it
So
epic?
basically, so when he's latched onto my forearm, and basically Katira has her battle axe in her other hand and chokes up on it, so her hand is right by the blade, and just goes whack and chops his arm off. And then when he is staggering backwards, she kind of chokes down on it again, gets it with both hands, and just goes wham and decapitates him in a swift stroke.
Do you know I like that it's short and you just thrown it out and you just then catch it at the end and
right? Yeah. Yeah, very epic.
Oh, I dropped my mic.
Theater of the mind.
Fantastic. I love it.
Was that a
I love
mic
it
drop?
very much.
Was that a mic?
Yeah,
oh,
it was a
mic drop moment.
Yeah, I heard mic drop.
Boom.
I
Boom.
love this music so much.
And the
This
ghast is
music I
gone.
referred to before. The new music that's coming with Ryan.
Maiden.
What do you do?
What do you
I'm-
buy the ox?
You know what? I don't want to say stubborn, but I'm turn undead.
Turn
Just
undead.
but I'm gonna do it this time with passion.
Stubborn.
They got lucky the first time, bro.
Yeah. This is I like it that it's just this is the one thing the cleric does. Turn undead.
Yeah.
And I do it.
Excellent.
But I
So
flex.
up out of the deck comes. Oh my god, that's epic.
Yeah.
Oh,
Having
I love
ghast
that.
was really good.
Yeah.
Getting
Up out of
it
the
done.
just pulling up onto the deck comes the last ghast. And then your turn undead goes off, and they have to save again. DC 13 was it?
DC 14, thank you very much.
DC 14 fail. Success. And success. Okay, so the one.
I love that you're losing resolution as you do
the
that.
one just coming out fails. Let's say that there. It was just having its moment, and it comes up, spinning around, and then just gets blasted in the face with your holy energy.
And you know that's the one that's like for his entire life, both alive and dead. Like kind of like he was the last one up because everybody else pushed him down.
Right.
So he's the most downtrodden of the Gus. Yeah, like this was his moment. He's just like, I'm gonna do something, and he's just like, nah.
He runs through the open door at the far end.
Yeah,
when he gets a chance, he starts to head towards that open door, staggering back as if in fear. Well, probably.
As a free action, I beg either Pronos or frickin' Grumnham for some healing magic, please.
Oh, I can do that as a bonus action then.
You can?
I'm like, you don't need me, you only need you. And I'll cast healing. Because the thing is, when you heal, it's a heal on the inside. So I'm gonna do 2d4 plus 3. But this isn't me healing.
How much?
2d4 plus 3. And you get to roll that because the thing is, I'm not healing me. You're healing yourself.
That's right.
Absolutely. It's 10. Beautiful. I got 10 points back. Thank you. You're right. I have it within me to
You can do it!
Buy my book. Don't forget to buy my book. I saw this. I saw that healing coming.
Yeah.
But I burned the last 2 again.
Burned the last 2?
Another burning hands
again?
Yeah. It's a lower level spell this time, but the DC is the same. Oh, bite me.
They planned on
DC
16. That's what they're going to do.
Save.
DC
Murray,
16 dexterity save.
Yeah.
Murray, saying bite me is not a good thing with zombies.
Oh, they both fail. They both
Excellent
fail.
Work.
Yes!
Nice. 17 damage.
Good night.
I copy the half-orc and really hurt myself when I do it. And I'm like, that's why I don't hit myself.
I wink and smile my glinty teeth.
So they're both still standing, but the one to that's right by you, Pronos, is looking veritably like a pile of ashes, just like Voldemort before he disintegrates at the very end, finally, of the Harry Potter movies.
So what?
This one's heading.
Well, do I have any? I don't have any bonus actions to.
Yeah, just to kick him in the nuts for one more hit point.
Oh.
This one goes.
How did you beat the ghost?
Into the other room, and you hear a "Ah!" from the druid, and then a quick explosion of fire, some of which comes licking out the door.
It's like that scene in Christmas Vacation where the cat gets killed. In the other room, you just see like fire.
The other two ghasts. The one attacks you, Murray. Because why wouldn't you spread the damage? Oh, rolls a 4.
No.
Can I just say, I love it. The wizard's like, probably. Probably is probably.
The ghast. Are you a ghast?
Right. This one attacks,
such punishment.
I've forgotten her name.
Katira.
With a claw, and lands a claw on.
Hang on. He attacks with claw. He doesn't.
Yes. Blah! Ooh, 13 hit points damage. So just wreathed in flame, laughing in the face of his literal flambeing last flesh that he has, slashes out and catches you right across the face, Katira. Please make a DC 10 Constitution save or be paralyzed for an exceedingly awkward length of time.
I got a crit fail.
She's dead. She's dead, Scotty.
Wow. So you got to end up down in the bilge, Katira. What happens?
Oh, but
so what you guys see is Katira does just crack right across the face with this claw, and you see blood like fly up because we are one deck below the main deck, right?
Yep.
So just in the light, you see kind of from a rear lighted thing, blood just go like across, and then you kind of see Katira like almost like her body gets like stiff, and then she kind of starts falling like a tree.
She goes like this. You formed the flex before, so you're like, just like,
and then down into the.
Can I? Of course, you were next to me.
Try and catch her.
Can I, yeah.
With a crit fail, I'll give you disadvantage on the attempt and make it DC 15.
Can I ask a question?
Okay.
Because she was standing next to me, can I get an attack of opportunity against her as she goes away?
You're both going to try and grab?
No, I'm going to do a I'm going to try and like literally like a proper grab, like an actual in-game D&D like grab her.
You both
as an attack.
Grab, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I think if I see Grumnum do it, I'm going to take care of these last two, rather.
Yes. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Because if you lunge across that ghoul, it's going to have a free attack at you with it's also claws. Okay. So
if we kill these things, then the only enemy of mine is drowning.
Time. That's right. So
time.
Let's see how good she floats.
So Katira's just about to fall down. Is plunging down. She probably bashes her head on the way down as well. Grumnum, what do you do?
I rolled really well to catch her. Like I went to as a bonus action as she moves away from me to fall down.
No attack of opportunity. She's not an enemy. No, you can use your turn to catch her if you like.
Okay. Well, I rolled and you said it's disadvantage, correct? So I rolled a 16 and a 17.
I think if you're going to use your entire turn to do it, I think I'll take the disadvantage off. Yeah.
Oh well, I rolled a 16 and a 17, so I did roll for disadvantage. So I rolled a 16.
Anyway, that's right. Fantastic. So yeah, what do you do? She's kind of just tipping, straight away from you.
So number one thing, safety. So I have my my belt on, right? My safety belt, right? And so it's got a rope on there because you know what you always need, 10-foot rope. So I get that and I throw it around. And it wraps around. I grab it and I attach her to me so that. And I'm one stubborn, short, fat. Well, not fat. Like I'm just big bone.
You're just wide.
Stout.
You're not fat.
Yeah, no. The kids, as the kids say, I'm thick, but not in like the brain sense, but like
low.
just I've got low ballast. Yeah, like I fill out dresses really well.
You've got ballast.
Yeah, like yeah.
So you literally whip this rope off. Just throw it at her and then grab the other end as she's falling. And I attach it back. Her hefty weight is pulling you forward. The the one to the top rightish ghast attacks you. Oh, rolls a 2. Darn it.
Yeah, do you know why? Because I have a shield. And I point that out and I can see in her eyes she understands me. As I tell her, you got the shield and the eyes just flick at me as in like it's like she attacked me with her eyes, but
Yep.
I'm sorry, you're paralyzed. You can't do anything. So I really rub it in.
If you were ever going to mock Katira, now's the time.
Yeah. So I tell her how wise it was that I had a shield and notice that I'm not paralyzed. And as she's like being pulled back up by me and attached to my belt. I'm literally carrying you through this encounter.
Even closer to the microphone.
What, paralyzed?
No, now they burn.
Now they burn.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
That reminds me of that meme of that kid standing in front of the house burning.
A dexterity saving throw DC 16.
They both succeed.
Oh, they take half of 10 damage.
Yes, so the one that only had 1 hit point dies.
He burns.
The other one screams in undead rage. Its eyes are light with hatred and regret at the same time.
Oh, is it like regretting a past life, like a real deep emotional...
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, good. I wanted to capture that emotion.
I say to the ghast...
Oh, do it.
He that caused your pain is behind you.
It runs at you with hatred. And it's
surely it falls in the hole in front of it then.
Yeah.
Because it's so angry.
Yeah.
Ben, that's reasonable.
That's why they call it they call it a blind rage, Ben.
Athletics check to get over the hole?
Yeah.
All right, that's athletic. I think the players are all ganging up as if they're on a team, cooperating.
I don't know, one of us is paralyzed.
Athletics check. What DC? 15, I suppose.
I would say 16, just because we don't stick to the norms. We don't like to. We don't like to stick to no norms.
Generous. Let the man roll.
Okay, I need a 13 on this dice here. 19. He plunges confidently across the edge of the great hatred fueling both his coordination and his blow that swings towards you and gets a 7. Oh my gosh!
And you know what? That's
told
what-
you he was behind you.
And that's why we don't fling with rage. We fling with with pre-thought.
That's right. So
Rage
Katira
leads to the
and
dark side.
Grumnan sort of crash to the ground, rolling to the side of the grate maybe, and you just manage to hold on to her.
Well, someone's
that
got to pull this party
leaves-
together.
Yeah, that really leaves. So she's like rigor mortis, awkwardly stiff, just frantically trying to breathe, with tiny motions to her chest. Pronos, that brings up you to try and dispatch this last ghast.
How
Bull.
healthy is this ghast looking?
Not very, almost
To be
doze old.
fair, he wasn't looking super healthy. to
Yeah,
begin
at the
with.
begin with.
He's
Yeah.
gassed.
That's true. That's true. He's looking.
He's got holes in him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's holes in his holes. Yeah.
But he's not holy. You know what I mean? Like there's holes, but not holy, and
not
like yeah,
holy.
yeah, no.
He's HOLEY, not
Yeah.
HOLY. Got it.
You know what we've learned today?
I
Words and punctuation so important.
grab my dagger as
Yes.
he tries to attack me, and I skewer him through the eye whilst telling him,
Yep,
I
gotta
told
learn.
you the cause of your pain was behind you. And then I stick my dagger through his eye, dealing
Okay.
6
Okay.
damage.
Oh, he had 5.
Stick him with the pointy end.
Roll.
How did you know his
Dagger
weakness?
damage.
1d4 plus 4. So
And you
it's
managed
a,
to get
Yeah.
plus 1. Yeah, I rolled a 2 plus 4, 6. Boom.
Wow. So yeah, you just stab into it, and you see the last regrets give way to peace as his body just dissolves. All the ligaments all give up, and all the bones dejoin, and all
Just
the
at the
muscles
last-
pop off.
At the last moment. Where's the box? Ah.
Dang it. Dang it.
Awesome.
made mistakes.
So Katira, you only need a minute or so, Katira, to try and sort of, as she slowly thaws out.
Oh, can I?
Wrenching the
yeah.
air into your breath, into your lungs. Yes.
I'm gonna roll just a light cure, just to it's more of a to help her get herself out of it, because I can't do anything, it's all the inner workings, so I really want to help you out with the 1d4 plus 3.
Me.
Excellent. Roll that, Katira.
Alright, it's a 6. So you do see like Katira's like almost having like a panic attack as she kind of like can't breathe, and because she can't breathe, it's like all kind of then. When you cast that, you do see one like, and then like she still can't quite like move, but it wears off after about a minute, and then she's like, "Thanks. Did you get them all?"
I pass you a little shield that's on my back. It's like, maybe next time you can use this one too. It's like, where are you pulling these shields from? It's like, "Arr."
I really appreciated the boob drum, though. I do need better armor after this, and I just kind of like look back at the other door where the one ran through, and I'm like, the other one go in there.
We haven't heard much. Do you know, if you name that pauldron, if that boobdron, you name it Paul, then it's a pauldron again.
It's a pauldron. Okay, and Katira takes out a dagger from off her leg and etches Paul. But she spells it wrong because she's semi-illiterate, and she spells it Pawl because she doesn't know any better.
Semi-illiterate
And
or just
like, There we
illiterate?
go. It's pauldron again.
Krell,
Well-
the half orc druid, appears at the door, wiping ghast flesh off his hands, and just says, "Get down in the hold, get what you seek, and then get me off this boat. Unless you want trouble
My
from me
eyes
too."
widen. No, my eyes widen, and
Ooh,
I go
ooh.
over to this half orc. I'm like, "You skinny little bastard!" And I grab him by like the front of his armor. I say,
Yeah.
"How about you go down into the hold?" And I push him down in there.
Can I just say,
Wow.
fear?
Nice.
Roll intimidation, because I'm scared.
Okay, yeah, opposed intimidation for sure. I love it.
Intimidation. Oh yeah. Well, intimidation's a 13.
But
be
you're
fair,
acting
He's
scared.
already pretty scary.
That's amazing.
Also, he seems a little timid.
So you rolled a 13.
Yeah.
He rolls a 15.
But
And the two
But-
of them are kind of struggling with each other, and
but she,
I
but
wanna-
she
I turned to Gremlin and go,
I don't want to fight him.
Are they just really attracted to each other?
It's amazing.
I think it's like a romance.
I'm confused too.
I think is this a mating ritual? I better take some details. Wait.
Do you want to try to shove it down into the hold?
Okay, so now oppose strength check.
Haha. Lol.
Gets an 18.
Jesus. 15.
Oh,
15. Yeah.
I look at Protus and I say, two silver on the on our one.
Sorry, audience. Sorry.
I back Katira all the way.
So they're like, she's trying to grab him. They're scuffling and crashing, and like pretty much looks like they're Klingon mating.
Is it in slow motion? Like
maybe the street combat has made her want to express physical emotions.
Are they saying all this out loud? This isn't what mating looks like. I'm trying to get him to go down in the hold instead of us. You don't want to go down there, do you?
Three silver.
You don't want to go down there. Yes.
Are you sure? This looks
we're
remarkably like half-orc lovemaking, as far as that's reported to me and some of the things that I've read.
Just standing there going.
This is the point where it's like
that kind of awkward third wheel, kind of like
the framing's happening where we're just standing there. And it's just like they're going across the screen as we're just standing there going like, oh, well.
Finally, you just hear one last like as Katira finally just stops, and this guy is in like a pile of splintered wood. And you're like, I'm just like picking myself off. I'm like, that's not what it looks like.
Oh.
We need to go down into the hold and get the box. Do you guys have anything to smoke?
Okay.
Now I'm confused.
I pass you as a well-prepared dwarf. I always have a pipe on me, so here's a pipe.
Thank you.
I love it.
I need to learn the phrase "get a room" in.
So as this happens
all the time,
is in Orcish as I laugh.
As this happens, I just slide you a silver. I'm like.
Great. And I think we sort of like we get a camera angle from down below as the three heads of our heroes peek down into the bilge.
Yeah. It does seem more empty now.
Good.
It is more peaceful down there. The water is slushing around as the boat shifts on the waves awkwardly. A kilter.
Can I cast detect magic in
the
bilge?
Hang on, that's a good one.
Perhaps my last spell slot.
Yeah. Ben.
Yes.
How are we going for? How are we going? No, I don't care about time on terms of the stream, but how are we going for sleep time? Because I'm really sleepy.
I'm so sleepy.
We are set up for the most spectacular and wonderful
sleep
ever finale at the end for our final game next week. So you cast detect magic.
Yes.
There is a strong magical eminence coming from the rear of the ship. You see that big crate there right at the rear?
Mm-hmm.
I'll pull a little bit there. Sort of there. Whoops, no, it's still off the screen. Mm-hmm. There, yeah.
Right.
I can't see it on the map, Benjamin.
You can't see.
I do see an undead. Oh, good.
Yeah. So, over there.
Right.
Oh, I see. Oh, no, what? Oh, why is it not updated? Oh, that's interesting.
I can't see either. Sorry.
Okay, there you go. Somewhere down there.
It's at the back of the ship.
It's at the back of the ship. It glows strongly and distinctly in your vision, Murray.
I see where the box is. Of course.
Oh.
So what this Krell, was it Krell? Was it the name?
Yes, Krell.
Krell, he's currently a pile of unconsciousness?
Krell brushes his hands, shakes off the sticks, hisses in Orcish at Katira, "Get it yourself!"
And starts smoking.
Business down there, and then starts smoking.
I say like 2 swear words in Orcish, like the worst 2 swear words in Orcish that like makes him blush.
Head. Ding dong or something. That's right.
No, you can't say that on Twitch.
Brutal. Yeah, right. We're gonna get kicked off.
Yeah, ding.
I'm like, so I look at Kronos and I say, so where is it then? Oh no.
Over there. I point at the box.
Oh no, your magic is running out, Murray.
So
We can hear you, Murray.
It is. Oh, good. I'm a disembodied voice. Yeah, I point at the box, knowing that both Grumnum and Katira have dark vision, so they can see it. But I'm pointing towards the magical energy.
Nice, I love it. So you drop yourself down into the hold.
Yeah.
I've got like 3 sentences more. So and then we can pause.
We'll go over there in our perfect party of Katira first, then me, and then
excellent.
Grumnum at the back.
There we go.
Struggle your way through the deep waist deep water. It gets deeper and deeper until it's the dwarf starts to swim awkwardly, just pushing little toes off the rocks that are in the base of the bilge.
I don't swim. I
him? Can I gently help him up just a little bit?
He's got a +1 advantage on swim checks because of his shaven, singed head.
That's right.
Can I just say, when this happens, this is a really important moment for me. So when this happens, I fall down and my shield gets wet, and when I pull it back up, I can see myself in the reflection in the back of my shield.
Oh.
There's a gasp. You gasp in a bit of seawater and then hackingly cough it back up again. You find this large crate. You tear at the boards of the crate, opening up, pulling out the sodden padding. There's like straw in there. And there is the box you've been seeking. You reach down to take hold of the box.
Check for traps.
And at that moment, you feel the ship, literally the whole ship, lift up awkwardly and twist in the water. There's the creaking of wood and the distant roars of something very large, attracted by the hubbub, attaching itself to the outer boards of the deck. No. And there we shall leave it.
No! It's the Kraken. Oh, no.